Mind as a wonder. We have only one mind, but this single mind possesses two distinctive characteristics. Today, the line of demarcation between the two characteristics of mind is known to almost all average men and women. Certainly, essentially, and necessarily, the two functions of our mind are not alike. Each is endowed with distinct and separate attributes, functions, and powers. Based on the two functions of the mind, it has two divisions, namely the objective mind and the subjective mind, or the conscious and subconscious mind, the waking and sleeping mind, the safe self and the deep self, the voluntary mind and the involuntary mind, the male and the female mind, and so on. There are many other such terms also. For convenience and the purpose of easy assimilation, let us use the terms conscious and subconscious to represent the dual characteristics of our mind in our conversations. The conscious and subconscious minds. An excellent way to get acquainted with the two functions of our mind is to look about our own mind as a garden. Imagine we are gardeners and we are planting seeds of thoughts in our subconscious minds all the day long based on our habitual thinking. As we sow in our subconscious mind, so shall we reap in our body and environment or conditions. If we sow thoughts of peace, happiness, right action, goodwill, empathy, kindness, and prosperity, definitely we will reap a glorious harvest. Think quietly and with interest on these qualities and accept them fully in our conscious reasoning mind. Continue to plant these wonderful seeds in the garden of our mind, and wonders will happen. And as has been said, we will reap a glorious harvest. Our subconscious mind may be likened to the soil which will grow all kinds of seeds, irrespective of good or bad. Hence, every thought is a cause of action or karma, and every condition is an effect or fruit of such karma or karma bhala. It is because of this reason, it is essential and inevitable that if we pursue a glorious future, we take charge of our thoughts so as to bring forth only desirable conditions or effects or karma bhala. As there is a saying that karma is a boomerang. When our mind thinks correctly, when we understand the truth, when the thoughts deposited in our subconscious mind are creative, harmonious, and peaceful, the wonder working power of our subconscious will respond and bring forth harmonious conditions, agreeable surroundings, and the most best of everything. When we begin to control our thought processes, we can apply the power of our subconscious to any problem or difficulty. In other words, we will actually be consciously cooperating with the infinite power and omnipotent law which govern all things in this universe. Look around you or wherever you live, and you will notice that the vast majority of mankind lives in the world without or the world outside of them, but the more enlightened men are intensely interested in the world within them. Remember the world within, namely our thoughts, feelings, and imagery that makes our world without. It is therefore the only creative power, and everything which you find in your whole world of expression has been created by you in the inner world of your mind consciously or unconsciously. Knowledge of the interaction of our conscious and subconscious minds will enable us to transform our whole life. In order to change external conditions, we must change the internal self for the cause. Most of us try to change the external conditions or situations and circumstances by working with them. But on the contrary, to remove discord, confusion, lack, and limitation, we must remove the cause. Then what is the cause? It is nothing else but the way we are using our conscious mind. In other words, the way we are thinking and imagining in our mind. We are living in a fathomless sea of infinite riches. Our subconscious mind is very sensitive to our thoughts. Our thoughts form the mold or matrix through which the infinite intelligence of the universal wisdom, vital forces, and energies of our subconscious flow. The practical application of the laws of our mind will be discussed in the forthcoming episodes of videos. It will cause you to experience abundance for poverty, wisdom for superstition and ignorance, peace for pain, joy for sadness, light for darkness, harmony for discord, faith and confidence for fear, success for failure, and freedom, blessing than these from a mental, emotional, and material standpoint. Most of the great scientists, artists, poets, singers, writers, and inventors have a deep understanding of the workings of the conscious and subconscious minds. Thank you.